Welcome to 30-Second Chances, where we ask deep, contemplative questions and provide far too little time to formulate thoughtful, reflective answers. My guest today is renowned producer engineer Roger Bechirian. Roger, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Daniel.
Good to hear that.
My time went already.
George. All right, you know the drill, 30 seconds on the clock, and then on to the next question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I hope.
Question number 1. Describe your job to a 5-year-old.
I sit in a room with some loudspeakers and a screen, and I move things up and down, and I make nice noises, and I hope everyone likes them.
Make nice noises.
With musical instruments.
Or not.
Or not, that's right.
Okay, next question. You've just run off and joined the circus. What's your act?
Oh, God. What's my act? The trapeze. I'm on a trapeze because, you know, it's a risky thing. And risk is what makes life great. And I'm glad there's a net at the bottom, which in life you don't tend to get.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Next question. What's the worst career advice you've ever gotten?
Jeez. The worst career advice I ever had was, you need to get a job as a structural engineer because everyone builds buildings. Something along those lines. My father didn't understand the concept of having anything to do with music. He wanted me to go into like engineering, building engineering and stuff. So
have a steady job to fall back
have
on.
A steady job, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I should have taken this advice, actually.
All right, next question. What's the weirdest or most embarrassing thing you've ever done on autopilot? You know, being overtired or whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, the most embarrassing thing I ever did was I actually fell asleep at the board, which was not as embarrassing as I imagined, because the producer I was working with actually fell asleep in the lounge, so neither of us were aware of the other. But I must have passed out for about half an hour. The tape had flown off the tape machine and everything. It was that was quite a shock.
Were you found by someone and woken up, or
No, I didn't. It was like gone 1 a.m. or something. Nobody was there.
Oh, I love it. Okay, next question. If you could have one pointless or semi-useless superpower, what would it be?
Pointless or semi-useless superpower. It'd be arriving somewhere on time. I never arrive anywhere on time, so I'd like a superpower to actually get me to where I'm meant to be on time, which is kind of useless, really.
So you would be punctuality man.
Yeah, punctuality man. That's a
big clock on your chest or something like that.
That's right. Yes. Oh dear.
I love it. I love it. Okay, and last question: what would 15-year-old you be most and least impressed with about present day you?
Oh, let me see. Most or least impressed with? Well, that I actually achieved something I wanted to do, I think. And that I lost all my hair. That's probably.
Well, that's a look too, you know. I mean, and you've compensated here for the, you know, with the.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? The hair fall. You lose the hair on your head, and it grows all over your face instead. So.
And your back. Yeah.
Fortunately not.
Well, that concludes our regularly scheduled questions. I'm going to put 30 seconds back on the clock now and allow you to either pontificate on something in general, plug something shamelessly, ask me a question, whatever you like. 30 seconds, go.
Oh, Lord, why are you doing this to me? I don't know. I wish the world wasn't as crazy as it is at the moment. Isn't that what most people say when they get to the podium?
The truth.
Yeah, it's a very strange. I think we're all in a very strange situation at the moment after the pandemic, and we're going through the pandemic, and everything seems upside down and topsy-turvy. I wish that there was more bands in studios that I was working with. I think that would be another thing. I think people feel that I've retired or something, but I am not. I have lots more life left, and that's more work, more
Clearly
things
you
to
do.
do. Call
Clearly you
me.
do.
Hey, call me. I'll get back to you.
Call
I
me.
promise. Yes.
Roger Bechirian, thank you for being my guest.
Thank you, Daniel.